All right, football fans out there, we have the live, well, not live anymore, but the betting lines for the 1 o'clock games are in. And we're going to first take a look at New York Jets versus the Cincinnati Bengals. The Bengals were 1.33 favored to beat the New York Jets, which I think they should have been high. I don't know what the score is, but I'm going to see. We'll see in a second. But yeah, the Jets won. Unbelievable. So you were getting 3.45. What that means is that if you had bet one unit, you would have in return received 3.45. So that's basically 2.5 to 1. I had the Bengals. I thought the Jets were going to go 0-18 this year, but all right, let's move on. San Francisco 49ers versus the Houston Texans. Okay, that was almost an even money line that they made here, and it was the Texans who were the slight favorites playing at home against the 49ers. 49ers were really hyped up this year, but they have not lived up to that hype. Then we go over to Chicago Bears versus the Baltimore Ravens. That is a similar line that there was to the New York Jets versus the Cincinnati Bengals. So I had the Bears to beat the Ravens, and that means if you put one unit up, you when the game was over and you were victorious, you would receive back 3.67. So it's like 2.67 to 1. Okay, your profit would have been 2.67. Okay, that's the easy decimal sports line explained there. We'll continue to explain it, because the American lines are like plus 400 or plus 300 and stuff like that, and that's kind of once you get into your head, it's pretty simple, but so say somebody was plus 400. If you would put up 100, you would get in return 400. So, okay, next. So we are well, we don't know what the Bears. We're 0 for 2 right now. Okay, so let's go to the Chicago Bears versus the Baltimore Ravens. Ravens, first favorite to hold up. We're 0 for 3. Oh wow! But this is more of an interest to what the betting lines and what the results actually came out. That's what I'm interested in this video in particular. So, Ravens were 1.3. They won. Dolphins versus the Falcons. We know that the Dolphins won, so that's 4.24. So if you put up one unit when the Dolphins won, you would have gotten back 4.24 units, right? And the Dolphins won 34-10. Okay, so next up is the Buffalo Bills versus the Panthers. I took the Panthers. I don't know why, but they got absolutely destroyed by the Bills, which I must have. I don't know what I was thinking, but anyway, that was so. The Buffalo Bills were 1.26. That means if you put up one unit, you would get back in return after the Bills won, you would get back 1.24. So basically, you're making 25 cents on the dollar. Okay, so, or 26 cents on the dollar. Now we have the Giants versus the Eagles. Now, this is the great rivalry of the Giants versus the Eagles. They're playing at home. Last time they played, the Giants somehow beat the Eagles. Yeah, so what happened here? Eagles, yeah, I had the Eagles all the way. I guess this is the one game. It's not the one game, but it was one of the games this week that I really felt strongly about to like bet the kitchen sink on, basically. And the line, I wanted to lay 7 points, and so if I put up one unit, I would get back in return 1.86 for a 86 cents on the dollar profit. Then they won by 18. The line was they were -7. Moving on to the Cleveland Browns versus the New England Patriots. I also felt strongly about this game. The Patriots to win. Patriots a lot better than people expect. Let's see here if we can get up to the. Okay, maybe that hasn't even started yet, or has it? Did it start yet? I have not. All right. Oh, that's. It's not final, but the Patriots are up by 32-13. And so when I lay the points, I feel very strongly about these games. So that you know, Eagles, Patriots are up by 19 right now, and then we go on to Tampa Bay Buccaneers, which just started, and we shall see. I believe the Buccaneers will prevail over the Saints, and you only have to lay 3.5 points. But the game has started, so the odds have changed. These odds are a day old. And all right, so we're off. We'll come back with a full report. We went something like for let's see, 1, 2, 3, 5, 7. I think we went. No, we didn't go 0 for 7, but we went something like 3 and 4. I think. Anyway, good luck, gamblers. Hope everything works out for you guys in the continuing games. But definitely keep an eye on the odds, because sometimes those odds are just they're kind of strange. All right. See you in the next one. Bye bye.